Okay, this is our PlanNet marketing compensation plan where we show you how to capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. Warren Buffett, who is one of the wealthiest men on the face of the planet, says never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Here is how we earn our weekly income as PlanNet marketing reps. When you go out and introduce anyone to this opportunity, and when I say introduce, I'm not saying you have to go out and tell them the ins and out about the project because you don't know. All you have to do is go out and become a professional inviter to the information. Just pique their interest. And I'll show you two very simple ways to do that. If you know someone who loves to travel, you can just simply say, if I can show you how to save and earn on the travel that you already do, would you be interested? And of course, most people will say yes. Or if you know someone who wants to earn extra money, if you go to them and say, if I can show you how to earn extra money without getting an additional job, would you be interested? Well, I'm sure the majority of the people will say yes. Okay, so they come into the webinar, they look at it and they say, this is exactly what I've been looking for. And they start their own travel agency business. For everyone that you bring into your organization who starts their own travel agency business, you receive a $50 direct sale commission. And everything that this opportunity is about is duplicatable. So you don't have to make up anything new. You don't have to try to figure out how can I win. Just do what the person who invited you is doing. So go out there. That person goes out there and brings somebody into the webinar tonight or tomorrow. And they look at it and they start their own travel agency business. Well, for them, they receive a $50 direct sale commission. But here's the game changer. The company says if it wasn't for you, the company wouldn't know that person, so you're able to match that person's weekly check by 50%. So they make $50, you make a 50% match, which is $25. It gets better because when you have 9 active travel agents in your organization, you are promoted to a gold builder. And as a gold builder, you start receiving your first level of $10 team bonuses. So now everyone that you personally sponsor into the organization, you not only receive that $50 direct sale commission, but add your $10 team bonus. Now you're receiving $60 for everyone that you personally sponsor. And then everyone they go out and sponsor into the organization, you add your $10 team bonus to that $25 50% match. Now you're receiving $35. It gets better because there are no limits on direct sale matches or team bonuses. So I'll ask you this question. How many people's check per week do you want to do? And then all commissions are paid upfront weekly. So everything you do from now until Sunday at midnight, you get paid next Thursday. You get paid on a Visa card that is mailed to you when you receive your first commission. We have what is called a builders program. Mr. Bradley believes in celebrating every accomplishment that we make, because some people have not been celebrated since high school graduation. And then some people haven't been celebrated at all because they didn't graduate from high school. So right here, I'd like to put in this information that this opportunity can be done by anyone from Yale to jail. When you have 3 active travel agents, you are a bronze builder. We celebrate you, and we have a bronze builder there in Trinidad. Her name is Nicole Wilson James, and she is just about to hit the silver builder status, which is you have 6 active travel agents in your organization. And then here is that gold builder, 9 active travel agents. We do what we can to help you reach that goal, because not only do you start receiving your first level of $10 team bonuses, but you are able to match your personal travel agents commission by 10%. So I'll give you an example. When Nicole goes out there and books her first cruise and earns a $5,000 commission, I get a 10% match on that. I get $500 automatically. Did I know anyone on that cruise? Maybe not, but it doesn't matter. And then the 10% match on your personal reps matrix commission. I absolutely love this residual income. This is our first source of monthly income. By the way, you have the opportunity of earning income 7 different ways in this opportunity. Your travel commissions, and then all of the earnings that I'm telling you about now. The residual income is what we earn monthly on the 10th of every month. It's a 3x9 team building matrix. It is a forced matrix for any of you that know anything about multi-level marketing. So you cannot place people where you want them. Wherever they fall in your organization, that is where they stay. If you look all the way over to the left from 1 to 9, you'll see gold numbers. That's 1 to gold builder. And then the next row is your number of personally active travel agents. And then in your payout, the company says for every active travel agent in your organization, you are paid $4. This is our slow but sure money. When you have 3 travel agents in your organization, you multiply that by 4, you've sponsored 2 of them. So now you're receiving $12 as a residual income. Now you're going to tell those 3 people, you all go out and you invite 3 people to the webinar. We're going to have another one tomorrow. They do that, and for the sake of this this example here, everybody that you invite, they're going to start their own travel agency business. So now your organization has grown to 9 travel agents. You've only sponsored 2 of them, but multiply it by 4, add last month's residual income. Now your residual income paid to you every 10th of the month is $48. Tell those 9 travel agents, 9 reps, go out and get 3 people. We're having another webinar. They do it, and they all start their travel agency business. Now your organization has grown to 27 travel agents. Multiply it by 4, add the $48 from last month. Now your residual income is $156 every 10th of the month. You've only sponsored 3 of them. This is where your team is going out and introducing people to this life-changing information, showing them how they can become financially free. You know, I'm saying that personal freedom and time freedom. And so those 27 people go out and they introduce 3 people. They all log into the webinar. Everyone starts their travel agency business, and now you have 81 travel agents. Multiply it by 4, add the $156 from last month. Guys, your residual income every 10th of the month is now $480. I want you to get a visual of this. Take that $480, pay on your residual bills like your gas, your water, your lights, your insurance, your car note, your car insurance. You cannot pay any of those off. It's monthly. You get those bills every single month. You can pay your car note off, but you can't pay your car insurance off unless you're not riding with insurance at all, right? And this residual income here will cause you to be able to do with your regular source of income what you could not do. So now you can go and you can buy some insurance, right? Because I know everybody listening to this information knows at least 3 people who love to travel, or 3 people who would love to earn extra money, or 3 people who would love to help people, right? So you tell those 81 people, you all go out, introduce 3 people to the webinar. We're having another one. They do it, and now your organization grows to 243 people. Multiply it by 4, add the $480 from last month. Now your residual income is $1,452. You've only sponsored 5, but this is the power of that teamwork makes the dream work. And then I'm just going to do one more level. When those 243 go out and introduce 3 people, they come into the webinar, you now have 729 travel agents. Multiply it by 4. You're a silver builder, but your residual income now is $4,368 every 10th of the month. Now you would be financially free. I didn't say financially wealthy, but when you have enough residual income to pay your residual bills, you are financially free because you can take 100% of your regular source of income. You can pay down your debt, you can save it, you can invest it. Can you see the vision of this? And then if you go all the way down there to the gold builder, you make it possible for $118,000 to be deposited into your account. If it took us 10 years to help you get to that 118,000, would it be worth it? Absolutely. And the matrix commissions are paid out monthly, and the gold and above receive a 10% match on your personal reps matrix commission. Could you all not hear me? Oh no. When did it go off? I don't know when it stopped. What is the last thing you all heard? Let's see, let me make it possible for you to unmute yourself. That's not good. When is the last time you heard something?
When you were going through the plan.
Okay, you
Compensation.
did you hear any of the compensation plan?
Just the first part.
Okay, where should I start? Because I'll go through it real quick, but where should I start? I don't know. You all have to tell me.
Miss Phyllis, you have this on recording?
You know what I do? I have it recorded. So I could make sure everybody has the recording. It depends on how you all tell me how you, oh, it stopped on the director's page. Do you all want me to do it so you can hear me, or do you want the recording? Just let me know. I need you all to let me know. Do you want me to just make the recording available to you, or do you want me to do the presentation from the director's slide?
The recording's fine with me.
Okay, I'm not receiving any answers, so I don't know what people want.
Okay.
I can use the recording.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll make the recording available. So, Kimba, whose guest are you?
Yeah.
Whose guest are you, Kimba?
Jessica.
Okay, so I think Karen, Kimba, Royal, and the Y611, I believe all are your guests, Jessica.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload the presentations and I will send them to you.
Thank you.
Okay, but does anyone have any questions about the travel portion of the presentation?
It's my first time, so I am still catching up with everything. I understand it's a point, but I would liaise with Jessica if I have more questions before next Wednesday.
Okay. Okay, and if you do have more questions, Jessica, she can put us in a messenger chat, and I would be more than happy to answer any of your questions, Kimba. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, if there are no more questions.
Okay. Will you be continuing the presentation, or you just sending us the email or the?
Kimba, it's up to you. If you want me to continue, I will. And anybody that I tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. And then anybody that wants to log out, you can log out, and we will make sure you get a copy of the presentation. Okay.
Can we do both? Can we have a copy and still see the presentation?
Absolutely. Yes, you certainly can.
Okay, great. Okay. That would work for me.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, Jessica, can you see the director screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So when you have 100 active travel agents in your organization, you are promoted to a one-star director. As a one-star director, you receive $500 deposited onto your Visa card every third of the month, and you receive another $10 team bonus. So now you receive $20 for everyone that comes into your organization. When you have 300 active travel agents, you are promoted to a two-star director, and you receive $1,000 deposited onto your Visa card every third of the month, and you start receiving another $10 team bonus. So now you're receiving $30 for everyone that comes into your organization, whether they are in your country, in the United States, in another country, wherever you have a team, everybody that comes into your organization, you get that team bonus. When you have 500 active travel agents, you are promoted to a three-star director. You receive $2,000 deposited onto your Visa card every third of the month, and you receive another $10 team bonus. Now you're receiving $40 for everyone that comes into your organization. It took our upline director, Miss Tiffany McIntosh, 7 months to get to six figures. She started earning six figures in 7 months. She was the first person in the city of Akron, Ohio, where I live, who was introduced to this opportunity. So if she was the first person here in the city of Akron, Ohio, and it took her 7 months to get to a six-figure earning status, how long will it take you all who are the first introduced to this opportunity in your country? That is a very powerful position for you to be in, and it lets you know that you are in the right place at the right time, listening to the right information to take your family and many families to financial freedom. When you have 1,500 active travel agents in your organization, you are promoted to a four-star director. Miss J.P. Watkins, who is Miss Tiffany McIntosh's sponsor, she is a four-star, almost five. She's receiving $5,000 deposited on her card every third of the month, and another $10 team bonus. We only have two five-star directors, Mr. Orlando Moore and Mr. Shedrick White. They have 4,000 travel agents in their organization, and they're earning $10,000 as a director bonus every third of the month, and another $10 team bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, we have no 6, 7, 8, or 9-star directors in our company. So what star director do you need to be? And then we have this presidential ring and Rolex. When you are earning $100K annually, you qualify for the sapphire ring. Miss Tiffany McIntosh and her husband, King Mac, they received their sapphire ring at our convention last year in Las Vegas. Their sponsor, Miss J.P. Watkins, is sporting that ruby ring, signifying $250K annually. And then Mr. Shedrick White and Mr. Orlando Moore are wearing that diamond ring, signifying $500K annually, and they also are wearing this Rolex watch. No one's wearing the double diamond ring, signifying $1 million as an annual earning. Now, when I first saw this opportunity, I looked at this slide like that's just a waste of money. I'm just being transparent. But then the more I saw of people's lives being changed, the more I've seen of this opportunity, and I've gone from state to state, I know that every time I look at my ring, or every time I tell time with that Rolex watch on my arm, I'm going to think about the hundreds and thousands of families whose lives are being changed. So that is what it symbolizes, is change. We're a turnkey business. What does that mean? That means that this is a vehicle that has everything in it that you need. All you need to do is get in it, turn the key, and it can take you where your vision has shown you that you can go. See, this is more than just about money. This is about money and purpose, because many of us, we already know what our purpose is, but we lack the finances to be able to fulfill it. This opportunity is making it possible for people to fulfill their purpose, and that is great. So we have tools to help you track your business, like a website. We have this mobile app. You can send this presentation condensed in 9 minutes to someone right from your mobile app. The moment they open it, it lets you know. The moment they want information, it lets you know. It keeps track of your organization. It's a phenomenal app. And then we have trainings on demand, live trainings via the web. We have training calls. There is so much training. So if you wonder, how do I do my training? You do it at your own leisure. If you want to train late, you do it online. If you want to train early, online, you can do it online. We also have training on the sea. I showed you that. We have training on land. And so you will be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So, it's just phenomenal. And then we have events. We have some live events coming up. This is our PlanNet Escape. It's Friday, August 17th through Sunday, August 19th in Orlando. It's going to be a great time of escaping, where our CEO and founder, Mr. Bradley, he's going to do a special training. So it's just going to be phenomenal. And then we have our PlanNet Marketing 2018 International Convention. It is Thursday through Saturday, September 20th through 22nd in Atlanta. And then we also have our 2019 International Convention that is going to be at the Gaylord Palms, Orlando. That's September 26th through the 28th, 2019. And IntelliTravel is having their 2019 convention aboard the Norwegian cruise line for 7 days. That's going to be phenomenal. This is what I always love getting to, because this is what we look at when we talk about leaving an inheritance for our children and our children's children. This is our PlanNet Marketing Pledge. It's going to tell you a little bit more about Mr. Bradley and his heart for the people. Because when you become a PlanNet Marketing Director, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, your PlanNet Marketing business that you built, it will outlast you. For whoever you will your business to, your family will still receive your PlanNet Marketing weekly commission, your director pay, your director bonuses, and your monthly residual income. Mr. Bradley is in this for legacy. This is a legacy company. I didn't mention that IntelliTravel is debt-free and PlanNet Marketing is also debt-free. It is phenomenal, a phenomenal opportunity. You're either a 3, a 2, or a 1. If you're a 3, you say no thank you, and that's okay, because this is not for everybody. But what we can guarantee you is that somebody in your world, in your family, on your job, your neighbor, somebody they're looking for this. Or you're a number 2 and you say, I have questions. Let me go back to number 3. So please give referrals to the person that invited you. And when you travel, certainly let them be your travel agent, because there's a commission that is being given to someone behind every travel that you book online. Why don't you allow them to be the one to receive that commission? And the questions you can ask them when I get finished, or you can ask them after that. We can do a 3-way with the person that invited you to this information. Or you're a number 1 and you say, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I see the vision for me, and I see the vision for a lot of people. So let's go. So then we say, start your journey of success, because the journey of 1,000 miles, it begins with 1 step. When you were born, you look like one of your parents. Maybe you look like both of them. But when you die, you're going to look like the decisions that you make. So what decision are you going to make as a result of this life-changing information. Thank you so much for your time. Okay. Okay, here we go. So there it is. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself if you have a question. If you don't have a question, we can make the presentation available. So does anyone have any questions? No one? Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so very much. I will make the presentation available to Jessica. She can make sure that you receive it. One thing I will say is that this is the best time to become involved with this opportunity. We have not even hit momentum yet. Another thing is that if you can get in a person's top 3 seats, we call those 3 seats their $1 million seats, because 1/3 of their organization will be under seat number 1, 1/3 of their organization under seat number 2, and 1/3 of their organization under seat number 3. If you can get in someone's top 3 seats, and I know that Miss Jessica's, her seats are open right now, but I also know that there are some people waiting to get in those seats. It's just a matter of time. So if you can get in one of those seats, it's very important. Take your position of equity, and your position alone, it will pay you. Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you very much. We will be back the same time, same place next Wednesday at 7:00 p.m. Until then, I hope I hear from you all so we can get you started on your journey of success within this great opportunity. God bless you all and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.